Welcome back to Mechanical High. I'm Robbie, Quinn's behind the camera, and please welcome my 2005 Mercedes-Benz E55 AMG. So we picked up this car about a week ago. I bought it sight unseen up in North Carolina. I bought this car for $8,800, which makes it the cheapest clean title E55 AMG in the country. And it is all there. The only thing that's really wrong with it is the power steering pump is going out. It's missing a few little different trim pieces, such as that. Front bumper's cracked, no worries. I'm replacing it with the E63 front bumper. I mean, but everything is there. It is an amazing daily. All right, number one, bumper's cracked. That's pretty obvious. It's not that big of a deal. I made a slightly bigger deal to the previous owner than it needed to be, but it's there. I'm planning on replacing it with the E63 front bumper, so that's not really too bad. Same thing with over here. It's missing the front little parking sensor. Still got the, well, that's broken now, but oh well. We're just gonna cover that up. So that's missing. Again, replacing it with the E63 front bumper. Not worried about it. Wheels and tires are got some scuff marks, not too bad.
Let's talk about the tires real quick.
The Lexani.
I think that's Italian, right?
Italiano. Beautiful. Yeah, these are really crappy tires. I'm building the car, so replacing the wheels, replacing tires. One thing that is on the side of the car that really freaking bothers me is if we read this, it says compressor V8. Cool.
Oh, so you got a compressor V8, right?
Yeah, I got a compressor V8.
But what does the other side say?
We go over to the other side, and we've got a V8 compressor. Yeah, that really bothers me. I'm hoping that did not come from factory like that. I'm hoping the previous owner.
It doesn't look like factory because the letters don't look lined up.
Yeah, the other side is like all kind of wonky and stuff, but that'll be fixed, trust me. It's a complete fishbowl right now. We'll be getting tint soon. Nothing is inherently massively wrong with it. It's got some, damage right there. It's really just scuffed. It's not really that bad. Plan on wrapping the car, not big of a deal. We've got the newest in sandpaper Aero.
What the kids are doing these days.
That's so bad. Like, it just all comes off in your hand.
Yeah, that did not like the sunlight.
Yeah. So sandpaper wing, I'll sand that down, probably just wrap it when I wrap everything else. Kind of right though, the badging just doesn't really line up. Like, that is not.
It was probably debadged at some point, and then some dude came in and rebadged it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And didn't have, the original Mercedes templates. Just did the best he could.
Yeah. Exhaust tips need some work. And that's really it when it comes to things that are wrong with the exterior.
This car's in really good shape for the mileage.
Yes. So
like incredibly good shape.
Move on to the interior, but I'm honestly fine with having a car that's okay on the outside, but freaking pristine on the interior, because that's what I like to do. Is I like to do the exterior stuff.
You sit on the inside of your car, not on the outside too.
Exactly. So let's move on to the interior. All right. So now on the interior, let me freaking put my key in so it stops yelling at me real quick. So now we're on the interior.
Why'd you start the car exactly?
All right, so now on the interior, coming from a Lancer, this is a night and day difference.
Like not even.
It is so freaking nice in here. Everything is there, everything works. All the freaking heated, cooled seats work.
Nothing creaks, nothing rattles. It all just,
yeah,
it's well put together.
It's freaking, it's solid. It's fantastic. The only thing that I freaking hate Mercedes for, why do you not put cup holders in your car? I mean, I got smoothie and water bottle in here. Don't mind the dirtiness. I haven't cleaned the car yet, but
it's not in a cup holder. It's just
it's just there. It's just there. But I
Works.
mean, everything is there. Everything works minus, well, that's not, minus the sunroof closing. I'm sorry, the panoramic sunroof closing.
Yeah, mind that. It's got glass in the back too.
Yeah, the panoramic sunroof. This little shroud just is kind of finicky. It closes sometimes, it doesn't close the other times. But I mean, everything is there. It's got freaking Alcantara headliner. Low-key might paint that black, but I don't really want to rip out an entire Mercedes interior, so that might be way down the road. But I mean, I bought a 500 horsepower car with an Alcantara headliner for $8 grand. Can you just process that real quick?
In today's car market.
In today's car market,
where everything is worth 30 times what it actually is.
Clean title too. So the caveat to that is this car does have 185,000 miles.
Luckily, you had a good engine builder.
Yes. We will get to our engine builder here soon, but it has 185,000 miles. I'm not really too worried about that. These cars are, well, these engines are pretty well built. They are hand built in Germany. But I mean, yeah, it's Mercedes. I got a crap ton of maintenance coming. It'll be good to go. So fantastic. This is my daily. Let's move to the engine bay. The engine. This is a 5.4 liter V8 with the supercharger on it. Best part about it, it was built by Guido from Cars. He actually built it. He talked to me. It was built.
You can't even like see it on camera.
Here, we'll throw up a picture of the nameplate because you probably won't be able to see it on camera. But legitimately, the little forklift from Cars built this engine. Like, just think about that. It's awesome.
It's perfect.
I mean, he does an freaking tire change in 3 seconds. Think about what he can do with an engine. So good. So as far as the engine goes, it is a 5.4 liter supercharged V8. This engine is in all the SLs, CLs, whatever else, Ls, 55s. So if it has 55 after it, that means it's got the supercharged 5.4 liter V8. This engine makes 469 horsepower from the factory and like 450-ish torque from the factory. So she freaking moves. Now, as far as what's done with this one is pretty much stock. Actually, no, it's not. It's got a slightly smaller pulley. It's got an 82 millimeter pulley on it. I think the factory one's an 85 millimeter pulley. So it's got an 82 millimeter pulley. It's got a tune to compensate for the 82 millimeter pulley. And it's also got a TCU tune. If you know these cars or know anything about these cars from the factory, they take about 3 weeks to shift between gears. Not exaggerating. So this one has a TCU tune, which means it's a transmission ECU tune. So it just shifts faster. It's just better all around. So other than that, the car is pretty much stock. It's still got the airbag coilovers. They're not factory, they're aftermarket, but they are still the same system. So it rides like you're freaking on a cloud. Hopefully I can lower it because it's a little bit 4x4-ish. If not, I might have to throw it on coilovers. But I mean, that is...
I don't know what you're talking about 4x4-ish, buddy. Let's just put the wheel shoe test in here. Yeah, I think it passes.
But still, it ain't Robbie Lowe, so it needs to be Robbie Lowe.
He needs it lower.
I need it lower, so hopefully I can lower it. If not, I'll throw coilovers on it. But as far as kind of my plans for it, it's got so much power and so much torque right now that I'm gonna get used to the power band as is, kind of leave the engine stock. It's too quiet though. So first thing I will be doing is going to be exhaust. I'm gonna get that out of the way, make it sound beautiful. After that, I'll move on to cosmetics. Like I said, I'll throw the E63 front bumper on here, possibly wrap it, new wheels, all that stuff. Just stay tuned, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can stay tuned for this build. And this build will be doing that. And then after I do that, then we'll move to power. Probably gonna be shooting for about 600 wheel horsepower. These cars can handle that pretty easily. It doesn't take much to get there. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's going to do it for this video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you can stay up to date on this build, Quinn's build, my Evo build, and whatever else builds that we have coming. Speaking of what we have coming, we have an awesome video series coming for you guys. Not only this car, but we have another German car coming, hopefully, wink, wink. We'll see. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. And when it comes to building your car, make sure to build it, don't buy it. See you guys.